Hi guys, so I'm back again with another video, and today we're going to be doing a updated military spouse tag. Before I was just doing a military tag, and now this is a spouse tag, so I just want to get through the questions relatively quickly. If you want to see an old video, I could, link the old one below, and let's get started. Once again, my questions are on my computer screen, and the first question is, how did you and your spouse meet? Long story short, my husband was throwing a party for one of his Marine buddies that was home on a R&R, and they invited a bunch of girls and guys over to go out dancing that night, and that's the first night we met. How old were you two when you met? I was 20 and my husband was 21. How long have you two been together? We've been together for 5 years. Where are you and your spouse originally from? Originally from Connecticut. My husband was born in Brazil. I had to think about it. My husband was born in Brazil and I was born in Florida, and we have resided in Connecticut for over the past 10 years. How did you feel about him joining the military? I was initially excited, then nervous, then scared, and then I'd have to say happy. I think it was a great thing that happened in our lives. Where did your spouse go to basic training? My husband went to the only available basic training facility around us on the East Coast. He went to the U.S. Marines training facility, Parris Island. Has your husband ever been deployed? Currently no, but we are awaiting an upcoming deployment in about 4 months or so. Have you ever been to his promotion ceremonies? No, I have not. He's only a Lance Corporal right now, so I haven't felt the need to go to a ceremony because it's usually really quick. His last promotional ceremony was in their shop area with just like 2 sergeants or something, and it was only 10 minutes, and it was rather quick and not really fancy or upstated. Did you marry him before or after he joined? I married him after he joined. We were together when he joined. How old were you when you got married? I was 24 years old and my husband was 25. How did your husband propose? My husband proposed on Valentine's Day. He was home for R&R from one of his training schools, and he only had a few days home, and we were going out for Valentine's Day dinner. We first initially planned to go to Cheesecake Factory, and when he picked me up, I asked him where we were going. We weren't headed towards the Cheesecake Factory, so he was like, no, I have a surprise. I have a really great place I really want to go to. He ended up taking me to the place where we had our first date. It's in Connecticut. It's called Maggie McFly's. It's a great restaurant. We went to Maggie McFly's. He went there earlier in the day, dropped off a bouquet of red roses, had the waitresses bring it to our table when he said our name for our reservation, and we actually sat and ate at the same place. And my husband was kind of feeding me appetizers and drinks and trying to make me happy. We had calamari and chicken, I think, and some dips, and I had 2 or 3 margaritas while my husband was drinking soda because he was the DD that night for Valentine's Day. And right before dinner he proposed to me, right before dessert he proposed to me, and I didn't expect it whatsoever. I had no idea, so he kind of sat on his knee for about a good 2 minutes or so while everyone was watching, and he whispered, I'm gonna get up now because you haven't said anything, and I forgot to answer him, so I said yes, of course I will, and then people clapped, and it was quite adorable. Did he wear his uniform on his wedding day? Yes, he did, and I wore a cute little white express dress. How long were you married when you went through your first separation? We were married for 6 days. We were married for 6 days, and then he had to leave again to go finish one of his school trainings, and then after school they told him he couldn't take his wife, so we ended up being separated even after he went to his first duty station until I was allowed to come, sadly. What's your favorite base so far? I've only seen a few bases, And my favorite base so far would have to be Camp Pendleton, because where I live on the northern tip of the base. So I'm near a lot of the beach cities in Orange County, and it's really beautiful. I can see the ocean right now. I'm filming in one of my spare bedrooms, and I'm looking at the Pacific Ocean. It's beautiful and gorgeous, and it's always sunny. Right now it's winter, and I went outside this morning, and there was little iguanas and hummingbirds all around, and it's amazing. You're in flip-flops and sandals in the middle of winter. So it's beautiful. And it's huge. There's so much to do here. There's so many people. They have so many activities for wives. It's awesome. Do you think the military life is more advanced than civilian life? No, I think it's all exactly the same. Whether your husband is a computer programmer or your husband is a Marine, they all have just a job to do. It's just my husband works for the government wearing a uniform, where some people work for the governor, or some people work for, I don't know, waste management. They all work for the government in some aspect. So I don't think the military life is any different than civilian life, more advanced or not. Do you like the benefits you receive as a military dependent? I'm very grateful for everything that the military gives us. Being in America, we have a lot of rights and a lot of options, and being a military dependent, a lot of people respect that and thank that, because it is hard in different aspects. Sometimes it's harder for him, sometimes it's harder for me. So I get a lot of benefits. I get health benefits, I get benefits from living on base, I get a beautiful house, multi-level house, beautiful rooms. I get a lot of discounts on things, whether it be car discounts or if I go shopping for something. I get discounts on commissary, paying costs, discounts on gas, fuel. One of the biggest benefits being in the military is a lot of your insurance is cheaper too, whether house, renters, car, stuff like that. Do you have a lot of military wife friends? For me, I have a lot. I have 3. To me, friends are more, I know this sounds cheesy, it's quality than quantity. I've met a lot of wives, and me being an older wife in the time that we are right now, my husband is a Lance Corporal, and we're 25 and 26 years old, going on 26 and 27 in a few months, where most of the wives this age are anywhere from 18 years old to 20, so our lives are vastly different in our thinking and what we want to do. So my friends that I do have are great, wonderful, and they come from all different walks of life. And yeah, I think I have a lot of friends. What is the hardest part of military life? The hardest part is people not understanding. Military life is very difficult in different aspects in what you're doing. Whether you're a reservist wife or if you are a active duty wife, you all have the same responsibilities for duty and country, and you have to support them. If you're not willing to sacrifice, then you shouldn't be a military wife, because you sacrifice for, in a civilian life, for your kids, your family, and your job. In the military life, it's the Marines first. He is a Marine, then he's your husband, because that is his job. They are the one that pays him every 15 days. So if you're not ready for that, then I think that would be the hardest part. Do you own military wife stuff? I don't have any military swag. Some people here call it moto, as in motivated. I just haven't felt like purchasing it. I have a t-shirt my husband got me, and I think that's it. I don't really wear a lot of stuff in my normal day-to-day life that would be considered military or billboardy. I wear red on Fridays and yellow for his, I guess, his party. So I have his basic training shirt, a shirt he gave me that's pink with EGA on it, and that's about it. Do you support your spouse as a member of the military? Yeah, why not? It's a job, and it's a job he likes, and he really looks forward every day to going to work. So how can you not support something that somebody loves so much? That brings us to the end of the tag. I know it's quite a long video, but I really like this tag compared to the other one. It was more in-depth in my marriage. So with that, I'm going to say Semper Feisty, and please subscribe if you want more videos. Please leave a comment with something you'd like to see. And I'm going to get into my next video with what to expect when they're in MOS school, and then what to expect for your ditty to your next duty station. And I guess that's it. Thank you. Have a great day. Have a great month. Have a great weekend. Have a great life. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.